Okay, so let's now talk about today's topic, which is learning and development. As the senior sales manager, I'd like to know what's your attitude towards the idea of learning and development for you and your team?
I think learning it's a continuous thing. I think on our in our daily lives. I think
Yeah,
because in my opinion, because we have to learn. We learn things in a different way every day in
yeah,
our lives. We learn something
so,
new
yeah,
every day,
yeah,
and yes, for my team here, for the sales team especially, I think learning it's a way to develop their skills, to develop their knowledge,
yeah,
require for for their job.
exactly.
So yeah, so I just regarding the learning, I just even had a workshop in Yangon with my sales team based in Myanmar. So and it was very interesting to see all of them learning something new.
Yeah. What share with us then what
Mm.
because we understand product knowledge is very important and
Yes.
we understand how to operate the ERP
Mm.
is very important. But there are other human or soft skills as they're called. What tell us about some of the topics you covered in your
Mm. No, during the workshop, I think it's not the big topics, but we've created like a teamwork, like a team spirit,
Yeah.
like building, working in the teamwork, and also like we also develop some soft skills, like presentation skills, like presenting some contents to the audience,
Yeah.
making eye contacts with them, so
Okay.
these sort of soft skills.
Building their confidence,
Yes,
building their communication
yes,
ability, I guess,
hmm,
and as you said, bringing them together as a team,
yes,
and that's very valuable,
mm,
very valuable.
yeah,
So well done on that.
yeah. Thank you.
Look, as training and development manager of Asia, I'm very happy and very pleased at your initiative in developing that program
Yeah.
for your team. I'm interested. What have you learned recently? What's something that you went? "Well, I've learned something today."
Mm. It's not like I've learned something today, but obviously, for me recently, it's about Thailand.
Yeah,
I would say because it's been only 8 months since I joined eAsia Thailand, and before that, I would say I didn't know anything about the country, about the products, about the like destinations or whatsoever. So I I didn't have that kind of knowledge beforehand,
yeah,
but but now like over 8 months, a period of 8 months, I've learned much about it. I would
yeah,
say. I
yeah.
mean, there's still much to learn, but I've learned so much about the country, about the destinations or the products. The
Yeah,
way we work with our colleagues.
yeah,
In Asia, Thailand. The way we work with our suppliers.
exactly,
So it's
exactly.
different. It's
And did you
different.
find there are differences in that, like the way you work with suppliers and
And yes, yes, for
yeah,
sure, because it's a different. I mean, it's two different countries. It might be true that I used to work for eAsia Travel Myanmar,
yeah,
but things are still different, because it's two different countries, two different cultures,
mm-hmm.
and yes, of course, and Thailand is, I would say, even like Thailand is a way much developed country, it has its own challenges, and
Yeah.
yeah, so there's still a lot of things to learn.
That, that's right. You never stop learning, do
Yes,
you?
yeah.
So the word team keeps coming up a lot, and you've, as you said, you've a team of 20 people now.
Yeah.
Now, hiring and building the team, you've got to have the right people. When you're hiring, well, you're looking at the skills or the attitude or the ability to learn. What are the things you're looking for when you're
Mm.
interviewing and hiring?
Different. I mean, when we look at the candidates,
Yeah,
like when it comes to recruitment,
yeah,
everyone differs from one another
yeah,
because of their skills, because of their working experiences.
exactly.
But The most important thing for me is to look at their attitude towards learning.
Really, yes.
Because I think I mean the skills are still important. You know, their working experience they're still important, but these are the things that we could develop later if their attitude towards learning it's great.
Exactly.
So I think it's essential that all the candidates must have their correct attitude towards learning.
Yeah, you're right. I think skills can be learned in the future.
Yes.
Attitudes kind of learned in the past
Yes.
and can be a little bit difficult to change. So
Yes.
yeah, good. All right, that's good.